Hello everyone, my name is Roy. This is the I Messed Up book tag, which was created by Reads Like Wildfire, and I will leave a link to her video of it down below because she's really funny. The first question is a character appearance that you misread or imagined differently. And this one still just makes me laugh so much, but basically when I was first reading Harry Potter for the first time ever, I somehow just could not come up with a good imaginative description of Draco Malfoy, and so I pictured him as a stick figure. I kid you not, a stick figure with a pointy nose. That is literally how I imagined Draco Malfoy. A character name that you have been pronouncing wrong, and that would have to be Kale from Throne of Glass, because I totally pronounced it as Chowl for the whole time I was reading the first book. An overused trope that is your guilty pleasure. And for me, that is love interests whose interest in each other is implied but don't actually get together in any sort of official way. I just think that that works so well in a lot of stories, and I'm really entertained by stuff like that. A cliche character type that you like better on screen than reading about. And I have to go with like the sort of stereotypical badass woman. I feel like that works better in movies in a lot of ways, because in books, if a chick is really badass, their personality gets really downplayed, and they're kind of just a badass, and they're not, you know what I mean? I feel like that happens in Throne of Glass and everything. Once you get to Heir of Fire, Selena barely has a personality anymore because she's kind of just a badass. Word or phrase that you learned because of a book. I have to go with lentils, because even though I ate them all the time growing up, I never actually knew that they were called anything. And then when I was in 7th grade, I read Shabanu, Daughter of the Wind, and I realized when they talked about eating lentils that that's what that was. Have you ever not read or completed a required reading book for school? And I actually, up until college, I always read all of the required reading, no matter what it was. But for some reason, I had one college class where we were never tested on anything. We were never even asked to like prove in any way that we had read any of the stuff. So in class, we'd literally like read the stuff, go to class, and then the teacher would just talk on and on about the reading, not asking us anything, not asking us to like turn to the person next to us and talk about it, nothing like that at all. So what happened? I didn't read Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. Have you ever skipped a chapter from the point of view of a character that you weren't interested in or wanted to skip a chapter? And I would have to say no, I have never done that. I will never do that. The last question is, have you ever canceled social plans to read a book? And I honestly just read during my social plans. Like my boyfriend will say, "Hey, let's go over to so and so's house, like, or let's go to karaoke, or let's do this and that," and I'll be like, "Okay, cool," and then we'll go and we'll hang out, and I'll just read. I'll read while everyone's singing karaoke or while everyone's playing poker or whatever. Like, I literally am not a social person. I don't know why. But anyway, that is the I Messed Up book tag. I feel like a lot of people have done this one already, even though it's fairly new, so I'm not going to tag anybody to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever imagined a character's appearance differently, because that is always really fun to hear about. And I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!